Hey everyone, Ty here, and welcome back to Gibson's Garage. You're probably wondering, hell, where you been? Because it's been a while since I posted, to be honest with you. But, you know, that F-100 I got, the 66 Ford, I ended up selling it. Someone offered me a good bit of money for it, and I just couldn't pass it up. So, unfortunately, my first truck is now gone. Don't worry, there's going to be future F-100 content. I will be buying another one eventually. I don't know how soon, probably within a year or so. That's the goal, at least. I want to buy a 70 to 76 Ford F-100. Two-wheel drive or four-wheel drives. Four-wheel drive's going up, two-wheel drive's going down again. So, but stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let me show you all my new truck. This here is my 1997 Ford F-350. And why did I park like this, you wonder? Well, I have a four-wheel drive now. Not only is it a long bed, 8-foot bed, crew cab, 7.3, but man, she is purty. I mean, look at the color on this thing. There's like 3 dents through the whole truck. Clear coat's kind of peeling on the roof and a little bit on the bedside, but other than that, the truck's pretty mint. Don't pay too much attention to those tires. I have new ones. They'll be here literally tomorrow. Wonder what she sounds like? Oh, she purrs like a kitten. When picking a diesel truck, you obviously got to pick one of the loudest ones ever made. So, 7.3. Naturally, I put a 4-inch straight pipe on it. It's got a Garrett turbo with a wicked wheel in it. Other than that, motor's basically stock. It's got a tuner and a couple other things I've done to it. Headlights, taillights, light bar, all that stuff. It's got a custom-made bull bar on the front. I have a new bumper for it. Just got to get the brackets and put it in. I'm changing out the headlights again. I just put these in. They look great, but I really want a clear set, so I'm probably going to try to return these or sell these. If you're interested, just let me know. DM me at Project1966F100 or comment below. But they are brand new. They're all LED except for the actual light is not LED, it's halogen. But I want to get the one with the chrome on the outside with the white. It's going to look pretty good, all clear. It'll match all the rest of the chrome. I'll be happy with it. But right now it's on the grandpa setup with the 17-inch, bullet hole wheels. I got new wheels and tires for it. Tires will be tomorrow. Lift kit will be here Tuesday, so it'll be lifted very soon. I put the blacked out cab lights on. I changed the, now that you can see with the headache rack, that'll probably come off too, but I changed the third brake light, and I even changed the tail lights. So it's got the newer style Super Duty ones. Let me back this down here and I'll give it an even better look at the truck, because right now it's flexed out, as you can tell from the body and the cab not lined up. Going from a lowered two-wheel drive short bed pickup truck, it's a little different, not even gonna lie. This thing needs a couple things, but I got it for a real good deal. I'm gonna paint the frame all up like I did the old one. Probably change all the U-joints out and everything. It's got a couple miles on it. It's got 280,000, but man, these old 7.3s, you can't really kill them. The only thing that's really wore out right now is the leaf springs and all the bushings on stuff, but the lift kit will cover all of that. I've already done a new track bar bushing and all that stuff, so that fixed a lot of the play issues. Other than that, I mean, it's a solid truck. I drive it every single day so far. It gets okay miles per gallon. It gets like, I don't even know, like 10, 11, something like that. I don't really pay attention. It's still fun. It's got the dual tanks. You may be wondering how she rides. Well, with the leaf spring front, softer than a baby's butt. But, I don't know how it'll be with the new leaf springs. We'll see. So far, I'm really loving it. It's got the manual locking hubs. I got a 350 instead of a 250. So it's got the, not the independent front suspension. It's got the solid axle front. I think it's got 4 something gears. I don't know. You cruise down the highway, you're going 80 miles an hour, and it's only at like 1,500 RPM. It's pretty impressive. The interior on this bad boy, real clean. I mean, for I think it's like a 25-year-old truck at this point. It's a 97. It's a pretty good interior. You walk in and it's an instant time capsule. I was born in 2003, so I don't know what it was like back then. But, it seems pretty clean. It's got a one of these like police scanner radios or whatever. It doesn't really work. It's got, the speaker for it, and got all the gauges, the aftermarket gauges. So you got your oil temp, your EGTs, and your turbo boost, which is pretty cool. It's got a big old turbo on it. I don't know the size of it, but it's got the old 2000s radio. So I got the good old Bluetooth plugged in down there, transmitter. And then I fixed the bezel because it's plastic. They crack, so I fixed all that already. Headliner's pretty perfect besides that one rip right there. It all works pretty good. Seats are in great shape. It's got the bench seat, front and rear. I really like that. I need to steam clean all the seats. But overall, it's in great shape. I'm pretty happy with the purchase. Now I can officially relate to Joe Diffie and say I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. I mean, this bed is huge. It's full of activities. I mean, I have a toolbox in here and it's still bigger than anything I've had. It's crazy. Tailgate folds down just like every old truck, and you got even more room. It's ridiculous. I'm kind of all over the place with this video, but you know, that's okay. I'm really excited over this purchase. I really do miss the F-100, but I know it went to a good home. An older guy drove it or bought it, and he's going to be driving it like every weekend, he said, which is great because I mean, daily that truck was super cool, but dailying it kind of sucked. I would have loved to keep it for, you know, just a weekend cruiser, but it was too much money offered. I couldn't let it down. So I'm pretty happy with this one. This will hopefully tow my next one to a bunch of shows. I'm hoping to have another one by next show season. Since we're going into the winter, we're in the fall right now. We're going in the winter, so hopefully this will be the new tow truck for it. Which, I mean, it tows pretty good so far. I've been towing a bunch of stuff, added a trailer brake controller to it and a couple other things. But I'm pretty happy with it. I also added a I hate this buzzer. I also added a switch panel, an aux beam switch panel. Aux beam, sweet company. I really like their product. I'm pretty happy with it. It's all plug and play, really clean stuff. I mean, added rock lights. You can turn it all off and on right there. So I got the rock lights. I added a reverse camera because that's kind of needed with a long bed. I mean, you get used to the length, but makes it fun. I just kind of put it in there. I don't know where I'm going to mount it yet. I have zero clue, but I'm going to get a steering wheel cover for it. You should have seen this thing when I bought it. I'll probably insert some pictures, but man, everything in the inside was camouflage seat covers, camouflage steering wheel cover, Deer Army stickers all over it. Thing had been sitting for a couple years. It was an older guy that owned it, and he had passed away, so he had gave it to his son, and he had it for a little bit, but he didn't really drive it much, so it sat a good bit. So I ended up getting it. He wanted to trade the F-100 for it, but I got too big of an offer, so I asked him what his cash price is, and here we are. I ended up buying it. It's got train horns on the back. I haven't really set those up yet. It's already bed lined, and this is only really the rough spots in the paint. All the clears peeling right here, unfortunately, and it's a good bit underneath the headache rack too. I'm probably gonna pull that off. I put it back. It's been off, and I put it back on. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll probably just keep putting it on and off. Who knows? I added 2 rock lights per wheel. They're stupid bright. There you go. You can see there's one. There's the other. And then, so they're pretty bright. I'm pretty happy with those. Those are Amazon specials. I got 4 left. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Maybe put them underneath somewhere, maybe on an F-100. Who knows? But, I mean, it cleans up pretty good. I haven't cleaned it in a while, and it rained all last week, so it's pretty dirty. But just wait until you see what these wheels and tires look like that I bought for it. But here's the future of the channel. You're probably going to see a lot more of this truck, probably more truck-related things to this one. Moving towards 4-wheel drive more than 2-wheel drive, but don't worry, I'm definitely getting another 2-wheel drive at some point, and I'll lower that one, or I don't even know what the plan is, to be honest with you. I kind of want to do like a NASCAR style setup like the Craig 909 has on like a 70s one. I feel like that'd be really cool, but again, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I want another one, but I'm also a full-time college student and I work full-time as well. So, I have no time ever to do anything. So I do everything in this truck when I can. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, you can't really predict the future, but if you guys do enjoy, drop a like, subscribe. I enjoy you guys being here. I appreciate all you guys. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's still at Project 1966 F100. You can contact me on there. Any questions about F100 stuff? I have a bunch of parts for sale too. So if you're local to North Georgia, like around the Dallas, Ackworth, Kennesaw area, let me know. I have a couple doors, a bunch of parts like fender, or I have an inner fender, 3 doors, 2 passenger. One of those is a unibody, and then 1 driver. And just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Just hit me up if you ever need any of those. I will literally give them away for like dirt cheap. I just don't want to see them anymore. I want to see someone use them. I don't want to scrap them. But I hope you guys do enjoy the truck, because I really do love this thing, especially being a diesel. I've always wanted one of these. It's been my dream truck for years. So I'm pretty excited with it. But yeah, so look forward to more content. I'll give you guys an update soon on the wheels and tires and lift kit and everything. Hopefully I get those on during the week, so video will be posted next week. I'm gonna try to post them like bi-weekly or something, but we'll see. So hope you guys did enjoy, and until next time, signing out.